Horrible, you guys. Is that too much boob for y'all? Yes, this is one of my favorite. Somebody's text messaging me as usual. This is one of my favorite things to do on a Sunday is to go to church early, eat out early, do a little bit of window shopping, and then come home and lay down, take a nap. Hopefully, I get back up by like 2 o'clock. I don't know what time it is. It's already after 2, so hopefully after 3. I've actually done a lot. Ah, I filmed two different clips for you guys. I clipped in church today, and then I clipped when I was walking around, but I didn't really like it. I like my videos to be nice and tight. So let me just say this. On Friday, I had a beast of a day, but I told you guys that I have like severe PMS and things like that. Emotionally, it really does affect me. I just feel like I feel like really drained and tired and edgy already. And then when other people come along and try to impart their feelings upon me, like I can't take it. I'm also just going through like a stressful time right now at my job. Someone else put in their notification like to resign, and they've been with the company for 20 years, and they're not even going to another job. They're just taking 2 months off work just to go sit at home. That's how crazy it is right now. Like it's not just me. Somebody else is quitting after like 14 years. So times are stressful right now in my workplace, like very tangible in a way. And then for me, when I say I have to protect my vibe and things, I just want to say that nobody is perfect or strong every day. We all have our moments. And I don't want my channel to be like too preachy, but being a Christian is like a strong part of my life. Like it was right on point today when Victoria was up there talking about your core and how she was having neck problems and back problems, and she was going to see a doctor. They recommended physical therapy, had her do her everyday movements, and it found out that it was nothing wrong with her neck or back. It was all because her core was weak, and if she strengthened her core muscles, then she would have less problems with her extremities. And we all know that having a weak core on our body is like a sign of poor health to come. Like they say, like you can see diabetes, hypertension. The best thing you can do for your physical health is to outwardly get your belly size down. And she just tied that into just like how there's an outer man, there's an inner man, and the same thing with our inner man's core. Your core has to be strengthened and tightened. Now I'm not saying that your core is always going to be rock solid like a six pack, because mine is not. It's really not. Just like the core on my body, girl, is jiggly, but it doesn't mean that I don't work on it. Like, and just to tie even more so into that, like I really am trying to like lose weight, and I'm working out, and I'm cutting back on the foods that I eat. But sometimes I slip up just out of the old habits. Like I went to McDonald's today, and I got like a Sprite and like a slushy thing because I wanted something sweet, because I had some detox water with like the lemons. But I brought that stuff home, and I was like, now why did I get this? I am trying to lose my belly fat, so I'm gonna like go and pour that stuff out down the drain. And sometimes that's what you have to do with bad energy or bad advice or just strife that comes upon you. Doesn't mean it's not gonna come, but you just have to rid yourself of it, shake it off. Like yesterday I took a rest day. Take a rest day sometimes, and really just allow your mind to decompress. And a lot of times when I do that, when I take a rest day, when I lay down and take a nap, it allows me to then think, okay, now what's my priorities? Like right now the weekend is wearing down. I've got laundry to do, I need to do my hair, I want to work out, I need to kind of like declutter some of the stuff out of my apartment, I need to figure out my finances and do a budget. Now I know it's not realistic that I'm going to get all that stuff done today. So I've got to prioritize to see what is important to me and what I can get done. And I have to do that in so many different areas of my life. And right now, for me to strengthen my core and going back to just knowing what is important to me. I keep saying that over and over again. And sometimes what's important to other people is just not going to be important to you. And it will weaken another person and perhaps weaken relationships if you try to press what is important to you upon other people. You end up getting in arguments and disagreements that are not even worth it in the long run, because at the end of it, you're going to walk away and they're going to walk away, and they're still going to have needs that maybe are just not met in that conversation or that situation. And I think the trick to it is to just know that you're not superhuman, and it's okay to have a weak moment or to have like a bad day. Like, I didn't even want to like come on the camera looking all busted and stuff like that day, but girl, that's how I felt, and I like thought twice about it, 3 times about it. I just still put up the video, and I enjoy you guys' feedback. I think people like those kind of videos. Y'all full of drama too. Y'all like those kind of videos. We be coming on the camera looking all ratchet and all through. I think people like that because they can relate to it. You know, like I can come on here every day with my hair looking good and my face all, like, hey guys, how you doing? But we know that it takes a lot of work to keep that kind of joy going on. So I think I'm going to be taking that message with me throughout the week, is strengthening my core, right? And for spirituality purpose, it is putting those positive messages, and for me also having a positive relationships. Right now I've got a lot of negative information coming at me. I've got a lot of negative naysayers in my ear. I've got a lot of people trying to figure out what I'm doing only to criticize what I'm doing. Okay, that's everywhere I go, even at my workplace and different things like that, even from like the kind of guys that I'm meeting. And it just, in a way it's disappointing, but in another way I know it's to make me stronger. If I don't feel like that I'm doing everything that I can do, that was another part of the church service. I feel like there's a lot more that I can do right now, and that involves me shedding off of some of the things that I used to do. What I used to do is no longer going to make me strong for this next phase of my life. I'm 34 years old. Somebody asked about my nursing journey. I've got to restart that up. I'll talk about that later in another video. I'm not ignoring that topic. It's just very sensitive to me, but I keep saying that the workplace is changing, jobs are looking different, digital is taking over. It's a lot of tangible things that I could really say that are stressing me out. There's a lot of worry that comes with being in your 30s. It's different when you're in your 40s and 50s. You're on the other side of life. You know what I mean? You've got stress, but the uncertainty when you're in the middle of your life can really have people have like heart attacks and strokes and high blood pressure. That stuff is real on this side in the middle, It really is, and I think a lot of people over